scholar, currently a visiting artist at Duke, and my young niece is in the school district. Right now, a national letter is being drafted to President Biden by hundreds of environmental organizations calling for the protection of all mature and old-growth forests on public lands from destruction by for-profit interests. Yet out of the 2.27 billion acres of total land in the United States, 75% is privately owned. Our mature forests are climate critical. Their preservation is one of the most inexpensive, common-sense solutions in the face of the ecological crisis. The weight of this crisis will lay ever more heavily upon future generations, who we are responsible to by the decisions we make today. My niece and her whole generation will need to relearn how to live with and not against the earth, which is the greatest multi-sensory education there is. As Pulitzer Prize-nominated writer and environmental scientist David Haskell wrote, we are in a sensory crisis, and which begins in our culture's deep disconnection from the living world. Yet we can re-educate ourselves into ecological sensory remembrance. Environmental scientists have stated that our ecosystems cannot sustain any more human harmful disturbance. While our earth holds immense capacity for self-regeneration, there comes a point when a polluted river can no longer cleanse itself. And that moment is upon us now for all ecosystems. We cannot afford cutting Buttonhook. So as we balance upon this ecological tipping point, I want to ask, what teachings will this school district impart upon my niece? Will the school district's actions teach her that our culture's relationship to the living world has fallen out of balance and caused great harm, and teach her how to steward the earth? Or will the actions of the school district teach her that one can speak about environmental sustainability while enacting decision-making that enacts ecological harm? Will the school district's actions teach my niece that our land holds important histories that she is responsible to? Or will she be shown that history and culture can be erased by bulldozers? Will the school district help my niece learn that though this land is now her home, her indigenous neighbors have been rooted here for 14,000 years, and that this holds priority? Will she be taught to honor her elders, or will the actions of the school district teach her a forgetting of humility towards historic precedent while speaking the words of a land acknowledgement? Finally, will the actions of the school district teach my niece to let our mature forests grow old? As spoken by board members and students during the Building Automaticity exercise earlier this evening.
Your 3 minutes are up.
To
Excuse me.
unwrite
She can have my time.
We can make a motion to give her an additional minute to finish up her comments.
Thank you so very much.
1 more minute. Additionally, can I have a motion to give her 1 additional minute? Ryan, can I have a second? Kaylee, all in favor? Okay, you can have 1 more minute.
Thank you very much. As spoken by board members and students during the Building Automaticity exercise earlier this evening, I heard the importance the school praises on decoding the following words: undo, unwrite, reconnect, relearn, remember, repair, renew. And so I take these words and ask the board to undo and unwrite unequal historic land relations, relearn and remember the greatest multi-sensory learning available, the one that can only come from practicing good stewardship of the earth, reconnect to the indigenous and colonial history of Chappaqua, repair and renew your commitment to ecological and social justice amidst uncertain climate futures. Dear esteemed board, it is in your power and duty to accept the public bid offered you by Friends of Buttonhook Forest and to let Buttonhook Forest